Union Home Minister Amit Shah arrives in Imphal, lays foundation for multi-crore rupees worth 7 projects and inaugurates 2 projects. MPCC team inspects conditions of Imphal-Jiribam Road, National Highway number 37 and constructions of Barak and Makru bridges. India's COVID-19 tally crosses 1 crore 1,87,000 with above 18,000 active cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate nears 96%. And Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishak assures to announce that of CBSE board examinations for 2021 on the 31st of this month. Kurumjari, good afternoon. You are watching Sunday Afternoon Bulletin. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari with you. Before we begin, Impact News would like to make an appeal to all our viewers that to stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face masks properly and maintain a safe distance while stepping outside from your homes or workplaces. Remember, these 3 simple precautions are all that it takes to defeat the pandemic. Now the top stories. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has laid foundation of multi-crore rupees worth 7 new projects, inaugurated 2 new projects and launched a statewide rollout of e-office. The 7 new projects are Churachandpur Medical College, Triple IT at Mantripuki, Mayankhang, ITSEZ at Mantripuki, 3rd Manipur Bhavan at Dwarka in New Delhi, State Government Guest House, Shanglane in Imphal, State Police Headquarters Building in Imphal, Integrated Command and Control Center ICCC under Smart City Imphal. The 2 newly inaugurated multi-crore rupees worth projects are Thoubal Multi-Purpose Project and Bishnupur Tupul Thoubal Kashom Kulen Road. Union Minister of State in charge, Ministry of Donor, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Chief Minister Nongthom Ambiren, Deputy Chief Minister Yomnam Joykumar, Cabinet Ministers, MLAs, government top officials, top police officers and BJP supporters attended the event held at Hapta Kangjebong in Fall.
दिल्ली आओ, रहने में तकलीफ पड़ती है, चाहे शिक्षा के काम से आओ, व्यापार के काम से आओ, किसी को एम्स में ले जाना है आओ, तो द्वारका में 3रा मणिपुर भवन का शिलान्यास भी आज किया गया है। हमने वादा किया था, मोदी जी कह कर गए थे कि मणिपुर बंद हो जाता है, ब्लॉकेज कर देते हैं। राजनीतिक कारणों से चुनाव के वक्त भी कांग्रेस पार्टी ने किया था, ना गैस मिलता है, ना केरोसिन मिलता है, ना बच्चों को ब्रेड मिलती थी। आज 3 साल हुए, एक भी बार बंद नहीं हुआ है। वो ही बताता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जहां शासन आता है, वो लोगों के विकास के लिए काम करता है। आप लोगों की जो चिंता थी, चारों ओर इनर लाइन परमिट और बीच में मणिपुर, कोई सुरक्षा नहीं, कैसे चलेगा? मगर इसका रास्ता मोदी जी ने निकाल दिया और आज इनर लाइन परमिट आप लोगों के पास है और मैं मानता हूं कि बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि मणिपुर राज्य की स्थापना के बाद अगर केंद्र सरकार ने सबसे बड़ा तोहफा मणिपुर को दिया है तो इनर लाइन परमिट।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who visited the state today, reached Bir Tikendji International Airport around 12 noon today. With strict security, he was escorted to Hapta Kangjebong, where he was accorded a warm welcome. Various BJP workers, supporters chanted slogans including Amit Shah na Yaifare, BJP na Yaifare, CM Abiren na Yaifare to show their appreciation. Various cultural troops gave performances and warmly welcomed him on his way to Hapta Kangjebong in Imphal East. An MPCC team led by Secretary of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee P. Sarachandra inspected the conditions of Imphal-Jiribam Road, National Highway number 37 and constructions of Barak and Makru bridges today. Speaking to media on the sidelines, P. Sarachandra lamented over the current condition of constructions of Barak and Makru bridges. He added completion of the bridges will take more than a century if the works continues in such pace. He asserted that the Chief Minister Nongthom Biren assured to inaugurate the Makru Bridge on December 25th of this year and to complete Barak Bridge by next year. He termed Biren's statements regarding construction of the bridges as hollow promise and failing to have proper connection with NHIDCL authority. P. Sarachandra appealed the state government to complete the construction of the bridges without further delay. He also urged to N. Biren to announce specific date for completion of the bridges.
Kuna lepsari basi December ki tarik kuntaruk ne ngarang December tarik kumanga ni ngarang ni sangga ni haidana laukthok ki announcement pi ki bado adu hojik lairi ba phibam sidi matam se thabang am dabo ki phibam de lairi chahi manga tara chahi chama phaw chang ba yabagi adu ki phibam de lairi ba achok yamna natai cha da ba phibam de lairi ba thong asibo December tang kumanga ngarang sangga ni gaina heta Manipur ki minister ne heta laukthok pa se masi aikoi da yamna nungai ta ba aikoi da yam pen da ba mthoi matung da di yamna dai ta lairi ba sigum minister amana masigum wahai se pangai haijenduna barja Namthak pagdong tawbiduna amadi woida padaba mayam hajelaga mayamda utchaibigi thabakse mashi matungdadi tawbidanamagi damakta aikoina hanana hajari hojik waliba se athuba matamda akanba political will galoina sembiduna yamna thuna sanganabasu tawhinbiu aduga sangaba ngamgadaba tarik tusu Chief Minister na laukthokpiu.
Inspecting the Imphal-Jiribam Highway Road at various areas, P. Sarachandra said Union Minister Prakash Javadekar during his state's visit assured to construct a proper Imphal-Jiribam road. He lamented over deplorable road condition and highlighted the plights facing the commuters. He appealed to central and state governments to enhance the road condition at the earliest. It may be mentioned that the Union Minister of Road and Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari laid foundation stones to construct Barak and Makru bridges on the project worth 109 crore rupees on December 12, 2016. Chief Minister Nongthom Biren launched construction works of the project on October 12, 2017.
India ki Union Minister Prakash Javadekar na laukhoki National Highway 37 Imphal Jiri lambi ase yamna pak shauna amukta udaba mongda semgani aeroplane taba yanaba mongda semgani haidara so Union Minister asin laukhoki bani adubu Jiri lambi da hoje gari mayam chatpa yadadana leiriba gari ama lakpa matamda yengbada phibam lunggadra lungoidra habagi yamna taisa da phibam da lakpagi lambi adugi phibam sisu mayamna yengbiraga khanbiyo somna Manipur state ki natana Bharat ki Union Minister amana ashumaina machin pangthi thidana aikoi gi Manipur parja singsibu karigumba yamna khangjadaba jati amagumna pai hajenba woida padab ngangbiba aikoi da thok tawbiba se aikoi yam yajaning de Manipur gi parja moina loinana Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee na su hairiba wafam sing woida padab ngangba central gi leader sing amadi Manipur state ki leader sing na woida padab pangang ngangchandana parja mayam da utchaibi thabak se matungdadi tawbiranu.
An open discussion on the political status of Meitei Pangal community and their participation in the governance of Manipur was held at Manipur Press Club today. All India Tanzim-e-Insaf AITI Manipur State Council organized a program. Speaking at the event, AITI National Secretary Islahuddin claimed that the Meitei Pangal community residing in the state since the reign of King Khagemba Maharaj has taken active participation in various affairs of the state, including in cultural and traditional events and even in the state governance.
Pangal loy sangai na khangnaba Mogal loy sangai na su khangnaba Kangla da mafam pidana madugi Lengakta Manipur gi lengakta yaurapa jati ase ngasidi Manipur gi lengakta gi lapthok padauna lengak mani jati asiga gap leina badauna uriba pot punamak se masi itihas na kari hairami karam mongda lakhi loina ngasi oiriba rajniti gi abastha na karino masi punamak khangmin baga loina masi gi awat pase mengkhat na bagi damak organization mayam punchendana lengakta ikoina pibi aba wakhalol amasung lengak tai khoina haiba yaba punamakto nainanabagi damakta ngasiga sigumlaba mifamasi sinjaban.
Principal of Lilong Haurabi College, Dr. Rahejuddin Sheikh, launched community extension activities at the college campus today. NCC, NSS, Youth Red Cross Unit and Alumni Association of Lilong Haurabi College, along with members of Hangam Thabi Youth Club, organized the event. An awareness program on impacts of using plastic and a cleanliness drive was also carried out at the event. NCC coordinator, NSS program officer, Youth Red Cross Unit nodal officer and around 100 students took part in the event. Lining Thau Sanamahi Puya Sandok Lop More held Liming Loba ceremony of youths who followed Sanamahism at Community Hall of More Ward number 7 at Turel Wangma today. Altogether, 47 youths, including 17 girls, were sanctified during the ceremony. Member of Lining Thau Sanamahi Temple Board, Dr. Sagolsem Lanchenba Mitei, Puril Sanglakpa Patho Moirangthem, Megachandra, Lining Thau Sanamahi Maiba Tonwa, and others attended the event. A team of Narcotics and Affairs of Border NAB police station arrested an individual in possession of 30 kilograms of opium from Bihar at 7:30 last night. The arrested man is 19-year-old Lakhanjit Kumar, son of Ramshakal Ray from Aurai Muzaffarpur in Bihar. NAB SP W. Basu said that Lakhanjit reportedly tried to smuggle the opium in 30 different packets. Police has also seized a Tata truck bearing registration number NL01N6261 from him. NAB police station has registered a case against him and investigations are underway.
Manipur area de Favani, Mangondagi, Kani, Kilo, Kuntramu Pai, Aduga, Tata truck Amazoquina, see Matang the Pina Pai, registration number na NL01N6261. See Matang the Pina NAV that case, I'm registered.
It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
Banthabi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SURFACE Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with the subsidy amount up to Rs 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Banthabi Housing Finance Company Limited or reporter on.
Welcome back. You're watching Sunday Afternoon Bulletin on Impact News. India's COVID-19 tally has crossed 1,187,000 with 18,732 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. On the positive note, India's active COVID-19 cases have dropped to 2,78,690 in the last 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 97,61,538. Country's recovery rate rises to 95.82%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,47,622. Kerala is still on the top with above 63,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by Maharashtra with above 59,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 8 crore 72 lakh 8,000 people. Above 1 crore 7 lakh 64,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 5 crore 69 lakh 22,000. USA is on the top with more than 76 lakh 83,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. While China, from where the pandemic started, is at the 18th position with just 334 active cases of COVID-19. In the northeast states, Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2,15,902, out of which 2,600 are active cases. Tripura's confirmed COVID-19 cases are 33,223, out of which 192 are active cases. Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 27,976, out of which 1,301 are active cases. It may be noted that Manipur has the second highest active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast states. Arunachal Pradesh COVID-19 tally has reached 16,687 and active cases are 154. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally is 11,897, out of which 404 are active cases. There are 294 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 517 in Sikkim and 128 in Mizoram. The National Task Force on COVID-19 held a meeting to discuss surveillance strategies to detect and contain the new mutant strain of the coronavirus that was first traced in the United Kingdom on Saturday. Members of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, and top health ministry officials took part in the meeting led by Niti Aayog member Dr. V.K. Paul and Director General of the Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, Dr. Balram Bhargava. More than 50 samples of people who have returned from the United Kingdom are currently being sequenced at 6 labs across the country to find out if they have the mutant strain. The task force stressed the need of a routine genomic surveillance to track different strains of the coronavirus. Centre has said that a genomic surveillance consortium called INSAGOG has been formed under the leadership of the National Centre for Disease Control NCDC for laboratory and epidemiological surveillance of circulating strands of SARS-CoV-2 in the country. It may be mentioned that India recorded 18,732 new COVID-19 infections on Sunday, the lowest since July 1st. Delhi cases have been dipping steadily in the country since hitting a peak in September, although the country still has the second highest infections in the world after the United States. People with cosmetic facial fillers could experience swelling and inflammation with one of the coronavirus vaccines, the FDA Advisory Committee noted. According to the committee, several trial participants with fillers have already experienced side effects. A California-based dermatologist said the reaction was immunological. An FDA advisory committee has also noted that lip fillers react badly to one of the coronavirus vaccines. Dr. Shirley Chi, quote, unquote, your immune system, which causes inflammation, is revived up when you get a vaccine. That's how it's supposed to work, and added that the side effects were easily treated by medical personnel. The date of CBSE board examinations for 2021 will be announced on 31st of this month. In a tweet, Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank said he will announce the date for CBSE board exams on the 31st of December. Every year, the Central Board of Secondary Education conducts board exams in the month of February and March and releases the date sheet in November. However, this year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the board exam timetable has been delayed. Pokhriyal had recently informed that the CBSE board exams will be conducted after February and in offline mode. The protesting farmer unions on Saturday decided to resume their dialogue with the central government and have proposed December 29 as the date for the next round of talks to resolve the deadlock over the centre's 3 farm laws. The decision was taken at the meeting of Sanyog Kishan Morcha, an umbrella body of 40 farmer unions protesting at various Delhi border points against the new agriculture laws. Addressing a press conference, farmer leaders made it clear that the modalities for the repeal of 3 farm laws and guarantee for MSP, minimum support price, at which the center procures crops from farmers should be part of the agenda for resuming talks with the government. Earlier this week, the central government had written to the 40 protesting unions and invited them for fresh talks, but made it clear that it will not be logical to include in the agenda any new demand related to the MSP, which is out of the purview of the 3 new farm laws. While the centre has presented these laws as major reforms which aimed at helping farmers, protesting farmers' union have maintained these acts will leave them at the mercy of big corporates by weakening the Mandi and MSP systems. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah arrives in Imphal, lays foundation for multi-crore rupees worth 7 projects and inaugurates 2 projects. MPCC team inspects condition of Imphal-Jiribam Road, National Highway number 37 and constructions of Barak and Magru bridges. India's COVID-19 tally crosses 1,187,000 with above 18,000 active cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate nears 96%. And Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishak assures to announce the date of CBSE board examinations for 2021 on 31st of this month. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thanks for being with us. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube.